Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing well. This is Soulful World, and today I want to talk about spiritual labels, and I'd like to know what people's thoughts and opinions are on the matter. And I also just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for taking the time to listen to my video vlogs, and for watching and for commenting and for watching all of my videos really, and for your support. I really appreciate it and appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope people have enjoyed these vlogs. This is going to be the last vlog that I'm going to do in regards to all things spiritual, but today I want to talk about spiritual labels, and I just ask people to respectfully respect my views and opinions, because that's what they are my views and opinions, and I respect yours too. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm dissing anything in particular, but I do find it toxic, and this is just my opinion, that I find it toxic that a lot of people would talk about how certain people have come here on earth and they're like the chosen ones, they're the chosen race, the chosen souls, the chosen people, and they're here to elevate society, humanity as a collective. And I think that talk is kind of dismissive in a way, because you're kind of saying to other people that they're less worthy and they're not so important. And I think that's absolutely cruel. I believe that everyone is here for a reason, everyone has a purpose, and whether or not people believe that they've come here and they've carnated in the human form, and they're from like some sort of alien or galactic sort of race, then that's their view, that's what they perceive to have experienced. I can't talk for how people view things and what people sense. It's their experience really, and if some people really believe truly that they're from a Pacific race, and they're here to learn certain life lessons, and they reincarnate and they come here time and time again because they got to clear what they call Akasha records, or just experience different lives as different genders, in different situations, circumstances, life, whether they come here and they're rich in one life and they're poor in another, able body in one life, disabled in another. I don't know. I can't say that I have an opinion on these things. It would make sense for people that believe that they come here and they have a soul mission, and they have to come here and learn and evolve and grow and experience different things and different struggles, because they've got to learn lessons from that. It would make sense that you may have to learn different things in different lifetimes, but the one thing I don't agree with is when people talk about if you go unpunished for something that you did in a previous life, then you take that with you into the new life. And I just don't agree with that. I believe that if there is life before birth or life after death, before you come back, then I believe that maybe you do go through some sort of like process where you're having your soul cleansed and you're learning lessons and you're healing, and any sort of like karmic debt is removed. I believe that could be a possibility, I suppose, but I try and keep an open mind when it comes to these things. But I don't believe that babies are born through sin. A pure, innocent baby born through sin. I just don't agree with that. I think that's kind of toxic and not a good way to look at things, and you can't blame a newborn that has has a new life, new soul, new purpose, and you say they're born here with like certain sins, that's just toxic. And another thing I've noticed with these communities, especially the New Age, I think people are glamorizing people that are neurotypical, or people that are spiritually evolved in some ways, because a lot of people seem to want to have this label where they say they're like indigo children because they had vivid dreams as a child, or because they experienced having an out-of-body experience, or because they've seen ghosts, or they have different moles and marks and different things on their arm that may mean that they're a symbol, and they symbolise a past life, how you died, or if you have the triangle, where is it, like moles, apparently that means you're an indigo child, especially if you were born from the late 80s to like early noughties or something. And I think people can sort of just slap a label on anything really and call it what you will, but I think it's something that we humans tend to make up because we want some sort of like self-importance, really. We want to feel like we belong and that we're more special, and there's nothing wrong with that. We are special. We all have our unique experiences in life, and we're all here to contribute in some way. And we're all spiritual people, we all have a soul, and we're all here for a reason. But what I'm trying to say is that I believe that we're all equal and equally important, and we're all here to have some sort of influence on each other and as a race overall. I don't believe that only a collective or a certain amount of people are here to raise the vibration of the planet. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So thank you so much. The one